Yo, what's up everyone? So this video is going to focus on how to put neck tattoos onto your skin. You're going to need some pictures, you're going to need the head, and you're going to need obviously the head texture. Just a quick heads up that this video won't be focusing on the neck and torso kind of tattoo connected. I know that a lot of tattoos go from the neck down to the chest, or on the back or whatever. This video won't cover that. The chest video, or how to put tattoos onto like the body, I'm going to make one about that, and that's going to cover that. So let's just jump straight into Photoshop. Open up your texture file or whatever it is. And what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly select the neck area. So this area here is more or less the back of the head, so you won't select that. But select the neck about here. Yeah, that works. And then copy that, paste that in a different layer. Oh. And just drag that up here. And all I'm going to do is I'm quickly just make that a bit bigger. Out there. That will do. And then I'm just going to copy this small bit here, just make it a bit bigger, and I'm going to bring that down. And I'm just going to merge that to the layer below it. You can obviously do this as much as you want. You could do it again, but I'm not really sure if that's necessary, but fuck it. We'll do it just to make sure. Now, unless you just have a bare neck, I wouldn't really worry too much about this shading here. It's a bit off, but you can fix that with just going over it with the the clone stamp tool. So you can just like go over it like this. Remember that it's kind of natural to have this kind of like shade here. There we go. So that looks a bit better, I think. Can just go along here so the skin isn't too different, but it's honestly not going to make much of a difference. But yeah, so once we have this, we're just going to more or less just take this and oh shit, wrong one, and copy and paste it. I'm just going to flip that to the exact same as the other side, which is about that, and just going to merge those down. And there we go. Pretty much have the foundation for which we're going to put the tattoos on. So if you really want, you can obviously make it a bit bigger. I think I'm going to just make it a bit bigger so that we don't have any problems down the line. That looks a lot better. So yeah. So then what you're going to want to do is get your tattoos that you have, and you're just going to bring them straight into the file. So I'm going to open with, but you can just drag them straight in. But I'm just going to do it with this one just because you see there's a bit of a black border, and I don't want that. Now what should I do now? I can either bring this in, or I can bring that in. I think the eagle looks way more badass. I'm hoping that this kind of works, because you can see it's kind of blue on the edge, so I'm not really sure if it's going to work 100% with this one, but we're going to find out in about a second or two anyway. So shit, I keep using the Mac fucking keys. Yeah, so just make that a lot smaller. About there. Let's see if it will multiply. If not, we'll just use another one. Yeah, it works. That works fine. So yeah, so we have the tattoo that we're going to use. As you can see, you've got the eagle there. And just drag that across. Like, it's kind of up to you where you want to put your tattoo. Like, holy shit, why is that like that? Hold on, let me just like straighten that out. Yeah, like that. So there you go, you've got our tattoo. Now you can bring it up there if you want. Like, I'm just going to copy this, but actually I'm just going to copy this down here, and I'm just going to put it up there and just have it kind of welded in. Oh fuck, that looks fucking horrendous if you do it like that. So no, it's going to look a bit fucked up, but nah, I can't do that. That's just going to like fuck the entire thing up. Yeah, we'll just delete that. Let's just bring it up a bit higher for now, I guess. It's not a big deal. But obviously, like, when you actually do create it, kind of make it how you want to. If I were to do this, I'd figure out the best way to make it so it looks natural going up the sides, and I can have the eagle head here. You maybe can like copy and maybe you can probably like, so for example, you probably could just do this. Probably copy the bottom, and then you can probably just like push that up there. Maybe have it a bit behind the top. whatever works best. Then you probably multiply that, and it probably doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so that looks. I mean, look, it doesn't look fantastic, and you're gonna have to mess around with this bit here to make sure that this line doesn't look totally unnatural. But fuck, you know, like you can get that to work real easy, you know. Like, hold on, let me just do that real quick, and I'll show you what I mean. So, like, you see this line here? Like, I don't know if you can see that, but there's this really unnatural line here. So, you know, you can either smudge it in, or if you want, what I always do, I just use the clone stamp. You know, I think that's, you know, a pretty good tool to use for all situations like this. And then just bring that across there, and it looks a bit, you know, a bit more natural. Kind of softens the line out. Although it's still pretty visible, like, right there. Shit, what the fuck's that? Yeah, shit, so you're just gonna bring that across there. And that's that really. So obviously you're gonna want to make sure that this tattoo here doesn't conflict with like any other pieces, like the ear here. You know, don't want the tattoo to be over that. So yeah, we've got the tattoo. I mean, what we can do, we can just leave that like that for now. We'll just save that as, and you know, save it as like neck tat. Is that? Yeah, it's neck tat. And you know, I mean, you can either drag it straight on across the entire kind of face, but it's probably just going to be easier if we just do this for now, and select that neck area that you want it to be on. So I'm going to have it across here, like so. I mean, unless you're fading this bit out along here, you probably want to go all the way around so it doesn't just randomly cut off. So you're going to want to fade the tattoo out at some point, but just for this sake, you know, you can obviously go all the way around if you want, and I can even do it in a moment actually once I've done this front bit. But we're just going to go straight ahead and put the neck tattoo on there. So obviously it's going to, you know, look blank until we unwrap it. And then once you've done that, just open it up on there. Go to the unwrap face, and if you watched the previous video with the mapping, just normal mapping, and it kind of makes the neck shape. So I mean, you can probably guess what we're going to do from here. We're going to like get that, and we're going to make it fit. Now, obviously, you don't have to have it this wide. You don't have to have it this, you know, this certain, no, this height. Play around with it. Find out what works for the skin, what works for you, what you kind of prefer. You know, at the end of the day, it's your skin. You know, so it's your model that you're creating. So just do it how you want to do it. Obviously, don't play around too much and make it look, you know, fucking ridiculous. But shit, there we go. I mean, already you can see the tattoos on there. Now you're gonna want to play around with the vertices, vertexes. Shit, I need to figure out how to say that shit. Yeah, you're gonna want to play around with those just so like you can see the entire image. Obviously, you've got words in there. You know, you're gonna want to make sure that those don't look unnatural or like distorted. I mean, look. I mean, if I just, yeah, look, you can see like it's pretty clear. You can see the the eagle kind of face there, and like this just around here, it's just like filler, for example. Then obviously you're gonna want to reduce the. I mean, this is what I mean. If you saw the last video again, like it just looks wrong. Like it doesn't look right if you have it at 100%. So just reduce it to like 50%. Save it, and then just, you know, continue as per usual with the tattoo. See, I think that looks a lot better. You know, it looks a lot nicer. And